Assassin's Creed Mirage gameplay has just leaked and I'm very excited. Hang on a minute, I think this calls for, the signature look. Oh, wait. It's basically what we saw in the blurred footage leaked by Jonathan not too long ago, but now it's clear, it's in HD. Well, it's not actually in HD, it's more kind of 240p or something like that. Now I'm going to give you guys a rundown of how this came about, who it came from, and then we're going to talk about the analysis. What does it look like? What can we see? What does this mean? So from what I've researched online, the leak came today on Twitter from an account named LionX. Now I did a little bit of digging and it turns out that I think he knows Jonathan, the original Mirage leaker, or he's associated with him in some way, because today Jonathan reposted one of LionX's Instagram stories and that was them in a Discord call or something like that. Again, it's in French, so I don't really know what they're saying, but you can gather it from what you see. After he released the gameplay footage via Twitter, he released a follow-up tweet saying this. Of course, in no case am I saying that it was Jonathan who created the GIF. It turns out he just sent it to me, or what? So I think that's a bit of broken translation, but basically he's trying to say, yeah, I'm not saying Jonathan sent me the footage to leak, but like maybe he did, trying to like joke around and be a bit cryptic, something like that. Now to start with, I won't lie to you guys, I was actually very skeptical. I thought, nah, this is fake. And you might be wondering, what, after everything I said, made the video proving the other leak was real, this and that, now I'm saying the clear one is fake? If we place the original blurred leaked gameplay footage side by side to the new gameplay footage, it looks slightly different. The running animation seems a little bit different to me. Maybe that's just a filter. The building he's running towards, although basically the same sort of area and building, it just looks a little bit different. That led me to believe that this new LionX guy was just a fan, or he was just trying to trick everybody, and maybe he created this as an animation in Blender or Unity or Unreal or something like that. So I thought, no, this is fake. This ain't real, bro. It just didn't look very polished to me. It looks kind of bad graphics. It didn't look even as good as Valhalla to me. I just thought, nah, this isn't real. However, I think I've changed my mind. Now, I'm starting to believe that this actually is in fact real. Of course, Jonathan reposting LionX's Instagram story kind of is a bit of validation maybe that this is real coming from Jonathan X. And I also jumped into Valhalla. The bushes fade out as the camera gets closer to it in the leaked footage. I want to see if Valhalla also did that as well. It kind of does and kind of doesn't, and to make sure I definitely knew whether it would or not, I put Valhalla onto the lowest possible settings. Here you can see me trying to recreate the scenario shown in the leaked gameplay footage for AC Mirage, but within Valhalla, running past the bushes to see if they will fade out in the same way the leaked footage did in Mirage, and it kind of does, it kind of doesn't. I'm not too sure on that. My thinking was if it's the same engine as Valhalla, it will do the exact same thing. But again, with that, it's kind of up in the air. But I will say the running animation in Valhalla when I was practicing this started to make me think, you know what, this is pretty much the same thing as we're seeing in this leaked footage, and it's probably really hard to create a unique running animation and kind of make a one-for-one copy of that in Blender or, some different sort of creation engine. So I do think this is legit, but again, it's a leak. Take that with a pinch of salt and always reserve your doubts, because this could in fact be a false leak created in an animation software. Again, I'm not saying it is, but it's always worth bearing that in mind. Moving on to an overall analysis of this clip, it's the same as what we saw in the leaked footage originally, but now it's not as blurry and it's an actual straight up capture rather than a phone recording a TV screen or a monitor. I'm not too sure if this is the same footage we saw when it was blurry or it's just a recreation of that in the same area, because as I said, it looks slightly different. The running seems to feel a bit different. The building seems to be at a different angle in the leaked footage. That might just be the way the filters distorted what we saw in the original leaked footage. That's very possible. But to me, it does just look slightly different. That being said, I think that Jonathan likely just has footage from Ubisoft Forward that's coming soon, already recorded, and he has that, and that's the footage we are seeing. We're seeing the gameplay demo, or at least a snippet of that. If that's the case, then of course this leaked gameplay footage is going to be the same as the original leaked gameplay footage, and it won't be at a different angle. So again, this is all like speculation, analyzing things, questioning things, but that's all we can do until we actually see the real, legit, or at least official stuff for ourselves come June 12th. And I want to see you guys in my live stream when I'm reacting to that again, June 12th. Tune in. I want to see you in the chat. Yeah. It's great to see it a lot clearer now. The vibes look nice. I know I said at first it doesn't look real and it doesn't look that good, but you know, the more I reflect upon it, we've got to remember that this is a GIF, and GIFs are in no way HD, so the quality is reduced from what we'll actually see or what we'll actually play. But the vibe of the city gives me a dense yet open sort of feeling, but I'm sure there's areas of the city that are like that, and then other areas of the city that are way more dense and compact. It's a big city. At the time in history, it was the biggest city in the world with lots of different cultures merging. This is just, I guess, one glimpse of what the city is going to be like. At the end of the day, mate, this is just getting me more and more excited for June 12th when we're actually going to see the game played for real. We're going to see gameplay mechanics. We're going to see parkour. We're going to see combat. We're going to see everything then. Or at least I hope we will. We better do. Because if we don't, then I will go full Joker mode once again. These shades will never be coming off my face. And I don't know, that probably gives you like pink eye or something, doesn't it? So like I'll just be the guy that got pink eye from Ubisoft. What? It feels like lately we've been getting news and leaks and everything left, right, and center. For months we've received nothing from Mirage, so to now actually get stuff, it's just like, it feels like Christmas, bro. I feel, I can't even comprehend, I can't even put into words how it makes me feel. I'm talking about you. No, I can't. I'm talking about Assassin's Creed Mirage. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you agree with me that it looks a little bit sus in some places? Or do you think, nah, this is the game? What do you think? One more thing I will add is I really love the way that when Bastion runs, sand gets kicked up. That's just a minute detail that is just something much better than Valhalla did when it came to small details. So sick, mate. I'm getting excited. That's AC Mirage fix, you know. I was getting a little bit cranky again after the video the other day, you know. It was hitting me a bit more. I'm starting to feel a bit more euphoric, a little bit more orgasmic. No, stop. Right, I mean, last video I phased out of existence at the end because that was quite a, you know, an easy way of just getting the fuck out of there. Okay, ready?